a lot of speculation today about how the storm, the snow is going to affect everything. So when it actually came down to the game, how was the snow, what you see?
I mean, it was windy, and at times you look up and you just felt like ice was hitting your face and your eyes, and that made it difficult. The elements are definitely not favorable, but with that being said, they also had to deal with it. I felt that we did a good job of adjusting our game plan, understanding that we weren't going to be able to play too many passes of feet, and that we were going to try to capitalize on the mistakes.
What was it like having Zero back in the lineup?
Yeah, I mean, Zoo played well. He played great. I think he picked up a little bit of a knock at the end, but I don't think it's anything serious. That's sort of been the story in the first 7 games of this season, is that guys are picking up injuries, little injuries that are preventing us from really finding a rhythm, finding a flow. And hey, listen, the guys are hurting. It's not as if it's a very flippant or whimsical attitude towards being 1-6. The guys in that locker room, they're hurting because when we look at the way we're playing, we understand that maybe we're missing a little quality, maybe we're not as sharp, but the fight's there, and that these guys are really busting their butt to make sure that for 90 minutes we're going to be fighting and stay on top. And whether it's a little luck, whether it's a little this or that, I don't think we have the answers right now, but I do believe that if we can learn from these failures, it's going to enable us to not only be a successful team, but a championship team. And so right now it's critical, but I have a lot of belief in the guys and a lot of belief in the leadership.
What did you see from Alex Mule in his MLS debut?
Is this MLS debut? His first start, yeah. A couple games ago he made his debut. He played great. Jesse used him as an example at halftime because he was winning a lot of second balls. He was playing with fearlessness, and that's the type of thing that we expect from these young guys. Even last game with Tyler Adams was a tough game to go into, but you see that the competitiveness is there and the confidence is there, and we'll continue to integrate more of these guys because we've got some great young players. Alex and Tyler are just a couple. There's other guys that are ready and not only competing each and every day in training, but they're ready to contribute. So I'm very proud of Alex. I'm very proud of Tyler. These guys are on this road trip, went into difficult environments, and they were able to get a footing, a good foundation for a bright future for both of them.
And then on the other end of the spectrum, congratulations on 113 games and breaking the MLS record. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, thank you. It's a pleasure not only to be a part of this team, but to be a part of this organization. And I'm just so grateful to so many people, whether we want to go way back, and my parents, just the commitment they had towards my youth soccer and encouraging me even when times were really difficult, and just continuing to pray for me that I develop the sort of wisdom and guidance to not only become a good soccer player, but a good person. And then you look at just my home life. I couldn't do this without my wife. But she's there for me, she supports me, and then that just continues to trickle on down. Whether you look at the coaches that have believed in me and given me a chance, from Mike to Jesse, the goalkeeper coaches who get me prepared, and then even the goalkeepers that are challenging me each and every day. So when I look at the whole thing, it's just tough because I really wanted to be able to celebrate this milestone with a victory, because then I'd feel a little better knowing that the guys are back on track and that we have bright days ahead. But I still believe that we have bright days ahead, and maybe we weren't able to get the result to turn it around, but my belief is still very high in this group, and I do believe it's not a matter of if, but a matter of when.